Alright, we're gonna try this again. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim. Gonna head back to the Black Forest, do a little cleanup of our area first, and then head back to the Black Forest. Had a slight technical difficulty, so we just restarted. We're getting rid of all the junk that we picked up. We'll sort this chest out at another time. Right now, just need to free up this space as much as we can. Wow, we're getting a lot of stuff. We gotta have stuff doubled up here. There we go, that's better. Don't think there's anything we can add to that. Just trying to dump off as much as we can. I'd like to keep all the skins in one place, so we'll put that over here. We can't put any more mushrooms over here? No, we got 2 stacks of 50. Well. Okay. Depending on how the time goes, maybe we'll look at creating that kiln. Since we got, did we get a bear trophy? I can't remember. All right. We lost some beehives to the troll attack. So, let's see if we can't put that back. We need some honey because we're getting low. Good thing we've got lots of beehives. Those bees are happy, so that's good. We lost our boars in the raid. It was a shame. That's the way it goes, though. Just trying to repair some of this fence. So when we decide to tame some new boars, and we're out of range of that crafting station. I want to check the map. Man, the Black Forest is over here, and I think that troll was near that mushroom group. So that's where we're headed. Oh, we should really eat some food, shouldn't we? Let's get our honey up here. Get rid of that grayling. Gonna have to work on a little inventory management and organization when we get back. Don't need this corpse marker anymore. Take that off the map. Here we go. Hope that bear hasn't respawned. Their respawn time seems to be short. They seem to show up pretty quickly. Oh. You're just gonna be a pest, aren't you? So the goal will be, we get that troll's attention, bring him back to the meadows and kite him like we did the other one. Hopefully we don't get that huge train like we did last time. That made life difficult. Is this the one? This is the one we've already been in, right? Pretty sure it is. We got our fire right there. We cleaned that one out. So I think that troll is out in this area. There he is. Let's see if we can surprise him. And we'll head back to the meadows. Footsteps getting a little closer. I hear you, big boy. Get up this hill. And that next one. There we go. Feel much safer now. Ah, tree got in the way. Let's use these trees to our advantage and these rocks. Nope. I understand if you hit him in the head, you do more damage. I am not quite that good at aim. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Wait a minute, buddy. Oh, I hear that bear. That's not good. I hope we didn't get his attention. I think that was a bear I heard. Why is he walking away? Whoa, staggered us, staggered him. I guess our block's not that good. That hurts too much. Missed. Alright, big boy. That might just do it. Yep. There we go. And we got the trophy. Don't know what to do with it, but we've got it. The only thing I know that trophy is good for is once you start fishing, you can make bait specific to the Black Forest, catch those trollfish. All right. Do we have enough troll hide for a piece of troll armor. Don't we have more bones than that? I guess not. We may be short on bones. Troll leather tunic, troll leather trousers, troll leather hood. I think they all have the same armor, but let's take a look here. Block armor, no, just armor. Armor 6, armor 6, armor 6. Right now we're at armor 4, so we upgrade any one of these, we're going to gain an additional 2 armor. Let's start with the... Well, the trousers are only 5. The tunic's only 5. I didn't notice. All right. We're going to make tunic. And we're going to make trousers. And we're going to make that switch. You don't have to put your armor here. That's just where I like it. And that's a nice little upgrade. Let's see, we went from 4 to 6. So we got a total of 4 additional AC points. That can't hurt. And we picked up some more tin along the way. Alright. Decision time. What do we want to do next? That was a little faster than I expected. We don't have much in the way of wood. We need to chop some trees down. That's boring. But needs to be done. Let's keep that here. We had a chest with trophies in it. Was it out here? No. Yes. Running out of storage space. I guess we can have these as some backup. What are we using? Flint? These are flint? And those are wood. Let's get rid of these wood. We'll move those inside. What did I want another spot for? Oh, I wanted that troll trophy. And we need... Base is starting to get a little busy here. We'll just create some flat ground right here. Let's go pick up our Surtling Cores. Were they in the other room? And I just, there we go. Alright. We don't need that many arrows on us. So, to work our resources that we're taking out of the Black Forest, we need 2 items. We need this smelter, and we need the charcoal kiln. So we feed wood into the charcoal kiln. That'll give us coal. And then from there we can put coal and one of the minerals, like copper or tin, into the smelter. So right now, we're going to just build the kiln only. And we're missing the 20 stone. I know we've got that in here. We'll do that so that we can start preparing for smelting. We're gonna need more. We'll need more wood. Lots more wood. You find that's a common theme. You always need more wood. We're also going to need to find us some more Surtling Cores. Now, when we were fighting that troll last time, I think he broke a piece of wood here for us. So we can roll that up against a tree or a log to break. Yeah. And we'll get early fine wood. And with the fine wood, we can use that to either make a better bow, or we can make teleportation portals. Those teleportation portals allow us to get around faster. Got the grandson's birthday party later today, so once the alarm goes off, I'm gonna have to wrap this video up. But I think we got a few minutes before that happens. We don't have the Surtling Cores, and we don't have the Grey Dwarf Eyes that we need for portals. So I think I'm going to hold off on worrying about breaking this. I'm more interested in going back to the Black Forest. Didn't see any copper veins when we were out there last time. So that's going to have to be our priority. We're probably... well, that tree fell in the tree. That's interesting. We're probably going to have to go to that Black Forest that's further from our home base in order to make this happen. However, you can see... yeah, we can't get... I wonder if we can move that. We get this, if we got this guy to roll into the other one, they could damage each other, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. Well, let's go get some sleep. Pick this up in the morning. We'll make another pass through the Black Forest and see if we can find us a copper vein. So there's our first bit of coal. Gives us a new recipe for sign. Signs are really nice once we start building a collection of storage. We can put signs next to the chest as to what we want there. Let's feed this. Have it work on it overnight for us. Typically, you go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and you've got your coal. Just going to drop a chest here that we can put our coal in. Let's hang on to that wood for next time that we need it, and let's go get some sleep. Where'd we put those leaves and feathers that we don't need? You hear that coal burning through the night. We're gonna need hundreds of pieces of coal. So we'll try to keep going on that. In the meantime, let's go. Let's go exploring in the Black Forest again. Not bothering with any hunting right now. Not going to be able to see anything. How many pieces does it take? Once we get all 4 troll armor pieces, we get that sneaky bonus, which means we can run and we still get a skill level 15 sneak. Which that's higher than I think our sneak is right now, so yeah, we're only at 12. Yeah, we need to take that. We need to take that out. Not why we're here. So that Grey Dwarf spawner that we just broke down, it will continue to spawn Grey Dwarfs so that there are always at least 2 or 3 around. There we go. Now, this place will have a few less Grey Dwarfs. We're going to need this. Well, we probably won't use a lot of thistle on the Black Forest, but once we head to the next biome, we will need thistle. Looks like the Grey Dwarfs have been killing deer, and we get to reap the benefits. So those items that fall outside of a base area, like a campfire or workbench or one of those items that establishes a home base, those items will disappear after about an hour of you being in the area. I don't know if you have to be in the area for that. Oh, we need those. Blueberries are going to come in handy too. A good food source for recipes later on. But we are sure not seeing any copper. I think we're going to have to go to the other Black Forest area. This one's just too small. Ah! That's interesting. We could swim over there, or we could raft. Haven't built a raft. That might be fun. It's just a nice demonstration. Either way, it would be really good to be able to get to and from the Black Forest quickly. I think I saw something that's of import. No, I was wrong. Thought I saw some little white flowers. And if we see some of those, we want to grab them and pick them. Because that unlocks another aspect of the game where we can start farming. At one point around here we saw another burial chamber that we had not previously explored. I think it was close to the edge. Hear that little ding? That means we got a bonus. A bonus collection item, like when we're picking mushrooms and we get that ding, it means we got 2 instead of 1. I really should have marked that burial chamber on the map because we want to return to it. Plenty of tin in here. It's got a lot of tin. Now at some point the first troll that we killed is going to respawn. Oh, there's that burial chamber. I think it might be time to go dungeon diving. Come here. There you go. Alright, we're going to mark this on the map. We've got 2 things to explore here. We've got this burial chamber where I messed that up. Give me 1 second. BC burial chamber. And we've got that tower. There'll often be a chest and some treasure in these towers. The treasure's probably going to be up there, if there is any. And we would have to build some scaffolding to get up there. There's that troll. He did respawn. Was kind of counting on him not being here yet. I'll tell you what. Yeah, he's coming. We're gonna head for the meadows again. Just a little safer place. Don't need anybody tagging along. Let's get ready to start kiting him. Where did he go? There he is. We need more skins for armor. These are scary fights, and we already did one today. But take a swing right here, will you? Oh, I was hoping I could dodge roll that, but it didn't happen. Ooh, that could have been bad. And of course our rusted buff has to end right now. Oh, come here, big guy. I got a job for you. Oh, that was too close. I would love for him to knock down that big oak tree. That was supposed to be a dodge roll. Did not work. That's the way it's supposed to work. I really don't want him near the house. Try to get some of our health back. No, stamina back and health. 33. Oh, where'd he go? Leave that alone. You don't want that. You want me. Here we go, getting close. Grab this and then let's go get our rested buff. How are we doing on time? Got a half an hour. And got too much stuff. We can put down a stack of wood right here and come back and get it later. So that got us the armor. No, not the armor. And we got an ancient seed from tearing down the... I'll drop the skeleton trophy. And use that to pick up the gold. I think we got everything. Let's do some quick cleanup over here. We'll put the rock in here with the coal. Grab that extra wood. Come back and get some more charcoal going. What'd we pick up? Oh, this is full. I don't think we're ever going to fit more in it until we empty some stuff out. Yeah, we're getting there. That's the bed, not the workbench. Troll leather tunic. What? Our next piece is the troll leather hood. Troll leather cape. Where's the hood? There's the trousers. There's the hood. Troll leather hood. 3 bones. I think we got that. Not here. How about down here? 5 bones. Troll leather hood. Armor class 6 versus an armor class of 4. So we get another 2 points of AC. Brings us up to a total of 20. That's every little bit helps. Let's take this outside. Get the bones back in here. Let's go put that with our trophies. That with our old armor. These are noisy today. Wonder what's up with that. They're always that noisy. Boy, we're running out of... Gonna have to have another storage container soon. We need to repair any of these beehives. Looks like they're okay. He was wailing on part of our house. I think it was over here. Yeah, that needed repairing. How about here? No, that looks all good. He didn't do too much damage, all things considered. Could have been worse. But still, no. No copper. Did we get our rested buff? Yeah, we got our rested buff. Don't think it's worth another trip back to the Black Forest right now. Well, we get our rested buff. Run to that. Burial chamber. Explore it at night. And that wouldn't hurt anything, would it? Gonna hang here for just a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that interruption. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. We'll start fresh the next day. Let's go explore that burial chamber. See if we can pick up a few more Surtling Cores. Alright. Alright, we need to pick up just a couple sticks along the way. And we've got a torch for exploring with. And we need 5 rocks so we can put a fire inside that burial chamber. Okay, let's head straight for that. I need somebody to remind me to eat, because I keep forgetting. Okay, here we go. First thing, let's drop a fire. We need a piece of wood. We didn't get any wood on the way. Said I was going to do it, and then I just ran straight here. There's one. Let's grab a couple extra. Grey Dwarf wants to say hi. That should do us fine. Come on, you can burn too. Nope. Alright. Boy, the ambient sounds in these dungeons are so... we need to repair. We're not going to get through here with that. Ambient sounds are so spooky in these. I don't see anything else in here. Just following our normal pattern. Go right, go right, go right. Unless there's no rights. And then we go left. Well, that was a short section. Not much there. There's our first one. That's what we came for. Hover over that and it'll tell me if I've emptied it out or not already with that empty icon. Oh, this is starting to feel really small. Anytime you see these little rocks, there's usually a bit of treasure in the middle. If you run across that in a burial chamber. Alright. Since there's not very far to go, broke my rule, went left. Now I'm gonna go right. Alright. Got this backwards. Let's switch. And there's just a incredibly small burial chamber. If that's all there is to it. That's disappointing, but we got one. We're not done yet. Got some nice treasure out of it, but boy, I'd like some more. Like some more Surtling Cores. So we are all done. That's too bad. Real small burial chamber. Let's see if I can see up on that platform to see if there was a chest up there that we needed to build some scaffolding for. That just rock. Whoa. There's those white flowers I was talking about. We want to pick these for these carrot seeds. Now, later on, we'll be able to plant those carrot seeds. Oh, I wish this was copper. Yeah, there's nothing up there. There's no reason to try to go to the top. And that's the end of our black forest. And we don't have any copper. There's only one thing left in here we haven't done. In this black forest, that is. And that's take on this troll cave. Almost certainly a troll in here. If it's one of the guys with the logs, I'm gonna run if I don't die. If not, I'm gonna try to... Let's freshen our food. At least the honey. I'm gonna try to melee this guy. It's too tight quarters for us to kite him around like we did in there. There he is. Don't think he's seen us yet. He's got a log. We're out of here. I don't think I can take him. Not with this weapon and this armor. I'm just not that good. Sorry about that. Had to pause to cough. One of these days I'll be over this cold, I'm sure. The dwarves are killing off the skeletons. When I say dwarves, I mean the gray dwarves. Notice how that we can even stagger when they throw rocks. If our timing's right. For such a small forest, there's sure a lot of gray dwarves. But no copper. So disappointing. Well, it's not unusual. We've gotten lucky with the map so far. We've been able to find everything we need, and it's been fairly close by. We could possibly swim that distance. Not sure I want to, though. And there's a lot more forest over there as that we can see. Let's take a look here. We need 6 leather scraps and a workbench. And we can head over there. You know, that'd be fun to do. Let's look at doing that. Head back towards camp. I imagine it's getting late in the day. We would have to make that trip early in the morning. Also, it's getting close to... I got 20 more minutes. That's another troll. So lots of gray dwarves, lots of trolls. We need the hides for more armor, so come on, big guy. Wow, that was loud. That's 4 or 5 trolls we saw in that little bitty black forest. Why does our rested bonus always run out when we start one of these fights? Without that big log, his attacks are a lot easier to avoid. Gotta get away from that rock. There we go. Head back the other way. We're about ran out of land this way. Backed into a rock. You want to take this tree down for me, big guy? Come on. I guess not. And of course, we can't pick it up again. Oh, we can drop the rocks. What do we need to make the cape anyway? We're going to need 10 troll hide and 10 bones, so better keep collecting those bones. And let's keep collecting that troll hide. We didn't have to drop anything, we could have just stacked that. Guess we need a new chest. Alright, these carrot seeds, once we start making copper or bronze, we'll be able to make good use of those. Do we have 50 feather? No, we don't have 50 feather. But we have filled up. Just put them in monetary order. I don't know, I'm just kind of weird that way. Don't have a full 25, but we might as well do what we can. We throw that stone back here by the... Yeah, there's some more stone. That's the ones we threw down. So if you drop something on the ground, your auto pickup isn't going to immediately pick it back up. You've got to tell it you want it. Kind of a nice feature. So that you don't automatically pick up the stuff you don't want when you throw it down. Alright. Keeping an eye on the time here. We've got less than 15 minutes. I think we'll wrap it up here. Had a couple of good troll fights. Done a lot of troll kiting. One of these days we're going to stand and take him on head on. But not until I think that it won't happen until we get a shield with a little better block force, because we were getting staggered the last time we did that. Anyway, I'm Grandpa Bud. Thanks for joining me. We're playing Valheim. It's been fun all. Thank you.